And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today on CappingTV's coverage of some Premier Division games. So, who we've got playing for you today is going to be the Hardies and Elo Assassins. I am also joined tonight by the wonderful Bunneez. Give us a big hello.
Hello.
Well, that's just fantastic, as big as ever. And I'm Necrosis, your caster. YouWishes will be doing producing tonight, so all the lovely overlays and all that stuff, he'll be managing that. So, how are you feeling tonight, Bunneez? You going well?
I'm great. Really excited about this game. It's top 2 Premier, I think. Hardies being number 1 and Elo Assassins number 2. It should be a really close game.
Oh, it's going to be, I think, as close as we can expect. You'd want to hope that the top 2 teams in Premier at this point in the season are going to be able to, fight each other and give us the best quality TF2 Australia has to offer at the moment.
Yeah, well, they've been training their whole lives for this moment. So
yeah, from birth,
Yeah, I mean, I was just handed, one of the 4 weapons: scattergun, rocket launcher, pipe launcher, gun.
Yeah, we've got, the parents will come in and their first year birthday, they get handed a copy of Orange Box.
Oh, and that's old school. They can choose from all those games.
Oh, it's amazing. So, let's go over rosters for a little bit, shall we?
Sure thing.
So, I'm going to go over Elo Assassins.
Awesome.
On Scout, we have Ohai and TJ. On Soldier, we've got Locke and Big Varna. But even bigger still on Demo, we've got Yule. Absolutely beastin'. And then to round it up, we've got Doge. Doggy? I think it's Doge, right?
Doge, yeah.
Doge.
Sweet. Well, for the Hardies, is it Hardies? The Hardies. We've got Red Hawk on Medic. He's just Hawk tonight. Enrif on Demo. Jiho, Seth. I'm not sure which one he is, but Seth at the moment on Pocket. We got Zaka on Roma. I think Zaka Putty. I'm not sure who's Pocket, who's Roma.
Yeah, Zaka's Putty. I'm pretty sure he would be playing Pocket.
Awesome.
I think Zeph is the Roma, but we'll definitely find out for sure.
Very shortly. We got Ikari on Scout. Is that Ikari? I think it's Ikari.
No, it's Elmo.
Goodness, I'm mixing them up already. And Gio on Scout. I haven't seen Gio on Scout. Normally he's Demo, isn't he?
I can't remember what position he played when he was with Jasmine.
Huh.
But he has been playing Scout for Hardies this season.
Sweet. Well, he should have some experience under his belt. I mean, we're up to the, 6th week? Is it the 6th week? 5th week?
Yeah. And not only, it's the 5th week, and not only is, is Gio potentially have only played Scout for this season, but he's been around a long time. Definitely a veteran of the game. Would have a lot of knowledge about TF2, and it'd be a great addition to any team. I'm hearing in the chat that Gio was Jasmine's Pocket, and Zach roamed for Jasmine, so he might be roaming tonight.
Ooh, fancy stuff. They're both I-58 veterans.
They are veterans. There's a lot of experience on both teams here, and played on a map that really, benefits good DM for the first up, and we've got Granary following Product as the second map, and that's a map where teams, if they're not mentally disciplined, they can be caught out quite easily.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how that kind of plays out in the second map. But for this first map, it's definitely Scout and Demo orientated from most kind of perspectives of how the map's played.
Yeah.
Based on what you see from the rosters, who do you think is going to have the advantage coming into map 1 on product?
Well, just simply knowing Elmo and Geo, they've been around a lot longer than Hai and TJ. Actually, I'm not sure about TJ. He's one of the Ozfortress players. Don't know too much about him, but I just think the scout advantage is on the Hardy side, but I think Yule has the edge over Enrif, so I think it could go either way, really.
Yeah, well, I agree. I think when you first look at the rosters for both teams, Hardies would have an advantage on Scout. You know, Elmo is an absolute beast. But you really can't rule out Ohai and TJ. I think, and also in product, Sniper is also an important aspect and something teams like to run a lot. And I know Ohai is quite a good sniper.
Pretty scary stuff.
And this is definitely a map where you can take advantage of, you know, a good sniper.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be looking to go live here shortly.
Yeah, my prediction for the first map, I'm thinking 3-2 to Hardies.
Oh, I'm kind of on the, what you call them, Elo Assassin side, you know, 3-1 to Elo Assassins, but
3-1 Elo Assassins, okay. Alright, well, it'll be interesting to see how this kind of pans out.
And we are...
Alright, so we should be in the game right now.
Yes, I should note that this is a post-game cast.
Ooh, we may have had... Okay.
Oh.
So, here we are. They should be coming out roll about now. Alrighty. So, here we are at mid. We've got... Sorry about that, a little bit of a delay. Okay, so mid's definitely wrapped up. We've got a complete wipe for Hardies here to begin the match. It's not looking good with the Uber percentage, 75% on Hawk. Red team will be looking to try and get a force here. They definitely can't just push out as a team with this big Uber advantage. They don't want their medic to get caught out.
Mm-hmm. So we should be seeing some picks coming in. I mean, some suicide sex from the Hawk's shit. Here comes Varna in straight away.
Oh no, they sent in 3 players and weren't able to get the force. They do manage to pick Seth, and that's a nice kind of consolation pick, but Uber still wasn't popped. You know, it's really trying time for Elo Assassins at the moment. But here they are. Both teams have Ubers. They're now trying to kind of move their way into the point. Enrith is moving aggressively forward. Ohai's on the medic, and then they've popped. Both teams have traded Ubers now. It's demo versus demo. Seth is kind of trying to poke something on the flank against Locke. Locke is quite damaged. Varna jumps right, is going behind. Yule's forward. Geo picks Locke. Zaka jumps in. He's on Yule. He's chasing. Is Yule going to be able to go down here? No, he's so low, but clean up by Geo. Doge is trapped, and Zaka and Enrith and Geo just pick him off. It's just a scout left, and TJ is getting chased into spawn by Geo, and he backs out.
That's going to be a forward hold for Hardies.
Oh, definitely. With this, 50% ad, they really should try and successfully try and keep them locked out, and they're definitely going to be able to do it. Enrith was taken down on Cliff by Varna.
Yeah, just got rushed a bit quickly.
Now it's demo down. That should definitely signal the push. Hawk gets fragged by Ohai with a big sniper headshot. Both scouts really low for Hardies, and they go down. Zeph's trying to make something happen, but doesn't. That's a big wipe. Huge sniper shot by Ohai.
Completely right about that. Ohai's just sniper aim just on point. First shot too just takes him.
And, even though they get a big pick on the medic and manage to get huge Uber advantage, they still are very down on time.
Hopefully this Uber buys him a bit of time.
We do have Elmo actually on sniper here. He's trying to get a snipe from lower. It's going to come down to a bit of a snipe. Ohai picks off Seb with the big body shot. Ohai's pushing forward, trying to get something to happen. But TJ and Locke just managed to get picked off. Maybe pushing a little bit too far forward. They do manage to kill the demo. Uber's been popped by Doge. They managed to kill Hawk. Yeah. This is looking really bad for Hardies. Doge doesn't go down, and they managed to get Hawk and Enrith with the Uber.
That's really good though, keeping their medic alive there. Now they're going to have Uber advantage again. But they might be able to dry push it. So let's just see what they do here.
Well, they're both one player down.
Yeah. Oh, a minute 40 to hold here. Doge at 50%. But Hardy's just walking across the point. Really just having free reign here. Yule kind of just gives up ground. TJ's going to get dropped to Elmo. Oh goodness. I think they just surrendered that a bit too easy.
Yeah, I'm questioning Ohio's choice in going sniper. They had Uber advantage. Then they are coming in, they have popped Uber. Varna's in real deep, but goes way too far forward from the medic. The medic's not able to catch up and flash him. He goes down early in the fight. Ohio does get picked off on the flank, but Elmo and Seth are also down for Hardies. But the spawn will be better for Hardies to be able to get out a little quicker.
Yeah, I think they're utilising this here as they move on to the point. But bomb onto...
Nice work by Hawk, not dropping there. He was on 7 health. And they managed to get 3 kills with the Uber.
This is pretty big.
It is really big, and considering they only have 17 seconds left on the cap, even with the quick spawns, and, you know, for the attackers, the defenders just have too much time. Well, the attackers don't have enough time to get on the point. The forward hold being successful, killing players early. They do manage to get cap time early on. Are they going to be able to make something from this? Yule is down, Locke goes down, Ohio goes down. TJ picks Zaka and Seth, getting a double kill. Hawk with a nice arrow, picks off the enemy medic. Enrith goes big with the big pipes on Varna and TJ, and manages to lock up the round. It's now 1-0 to Hardies.
Yeah, I think just Hardy's really capitalising on their spawn advantages there and just really making their dry pushes successful just based off that.
It made it so hard when Elo Assassins just gave up too much time to Hardies early on.
Oh,
So here we are. Locke gets denied early, and Seth comes in with the bomb. Is running behind. Zaka gets picked off by Locke on the back line, but with both soldiers down, both teams kind of getting similar heals, but Seth is behind, is able to draw them back. He does go down, but Hardies might be able to get the cap. Even Geo getting a pick on Locke is kind of a consolation here. Both scouts aggressing forward onto Elmo and does take him down late in the fight, so it is a mid-win for Elo Assassins. However, it's a bit of a consolation for Hardies being able to get their medic out. It really keeps them in this round.
Yeah, it should be easy to push forward here, as it's a bit of a soft forward hold coming out from Elo Assassins, and here they come.
Yeah, they weren't able to get locked out of choke very easily, and now Zaka is able to take good ground going concrete, but, you know, they really put their locks in on the bomb. He's on top of Hawk, does get a nice first rocket, but a good hold. Zaka, Hawk's being forced to pop. Varna has also triggered the push. Ubers are being exchanged. Elo Assassin's looking like they're going to get caught out here. Ohai does go down, and Zaka gets a nice bomb onto the rock. Geo comes in with a good cleanup, gets a triple kill on this push forward, and
Stone's
now
gonna get out.
Seth,
They're chasing.
Seth and Elmo looking to try and get something happening inside their spawn. Almost makes you pick off Locke, but he survives. And now this is great for Hardies.
That Uber push from Elo Assassins, they just committed way too much. They were in their territory.
Yeah, they had the push in by Locke there. I think they heard his push in, they tried to follow up, but he didn't manage to get the force, and just bad positioning by the combo post Uber, able to get punished by Hardies here.
Very good punish. I mean, the collapse from, I think it was
So
Seth.
we have a pyro here by Oh Hi. They're coming out left. He tries to get some big reflects, does manage to get some fire effects. The 2 down quickly from Hardies, but Uber has been popped, so I guess the pyro works similarly well, but Uber was then counter-popped by Elo Assassins. I'm not sure they actually had to pop that quickly. Geo's kind of pestering a little bit. Yule on this flank, a big crossbow, and now Yule's caught in here. Enref just picked off Yule, he's just caught in a trap. And now with demo down for Elo Assassins, might be able to hold this here. Seth does manage to go down. Big jump in by Locke, but gets destroyed. Elmo's on the point. Does manage to trade with Oh Hi, but... Ooh.
Yeah, these big bombs from Locke just aren't producing enough.
Like, he's getting great positioning, and he's able to get in real deep, but he's just not hitting his shots at the moment.
Big damage, no follow-up, but...
Oh, Yule is so damaged behind here with Rock. TJ is also similarly damaged. The medic gets picked off by Enrith with big spam pipe. Elmo is on the flank. Both scouts trying to get something happening. High does pick off Seth to create the damage.
High is on sniper actually.
Here we are. He's got a good shot on the point. Geo and Enrith a little bit peeking, but Zach is up top, being able to get out some good spam rockets.
Yeah, we should see some suicide picks coming in here soon to try and force Hawk. But
yeah, and Hawk's in a great position to, stop the snipes by a sniper. He really just has no opportunities. Now Zaka looks like he's going to jump in. He gets in. He gets lots of damage on the demo. And the demo and scout go down. Uber has been popped by Hardies. And Locke also goes down. And Varna is 4 down for the Elo Assassins and only losing Zaka for the Uber. But I'd say that must be a win with 40 seconds left on the point for Hardies. Killing those players there and delaying that push, it really saves them a lot. Varna's on Pyro coming out to Concrete. They seem to like the Pyro play. Locks in. He's not getting any follow-up by his team. But with Uber for Doge and Elo Assassins, they should be looking to try and get some cap time here. Both scouts really low for a high, and there we are. Uber's been popped. Yule is getting the Uber going right. Locke does manage to pick off Elmo, and Ohai managed to get Zaka, so 2 picks. But Uber is forced, and now with overtime for Hardies and only 1 minute 50 left for Elo, it's looking like a tall order. So Ohai and Enrith managed to get picked off, managed to get picks. And with Uber advantage, it looks like a certain win. TJ goes down, Locke makes a jump in, does manage to get the force, but he also goes down. And Hardies only need to cap here, they don't need to hold for very long. Yule is just alone, and now the cap time coming in, and that seals it. 2-0 to Hardies, getting off to a really quick start here. Let's see how the teams go here. Coming into mid, Ohai's pretty far forward on the point. Just kind of standard here. Locke hasn't tried to make any bombs at the moment. Let's get a big rocket by Seth. And Seth's pushing forward on the flank, trying to get a duel on Locke. Locke manages to survive. The flank is definitely taken over by Hardies and Yule and Varna. The combo going down for Elo. Locke low on the background. Seth is up top. And Hardies win another convincing mid. Ohai going down to Elmo there. Looks like a good win. Even Ubers though, so Doge did get out, which gives his team an opportunity to kind of push out here. I think we've lost Bunneez. He may have timed out. That's okay. We'll get right into it. Elmo does manage to pick off Locke on the flank. Seems to be a common trend so far on this map. Locke just haven't been able to get a... Oh, and Ohai managed to get Geo with the big body shot. Now with sniper advantage and the space, is Ohai going to be able to get some big headshots here? Varna does go down to Zaka, and Ubers have been popped. It's... They're both just kind of looking at each other at the moment here. Oh, Ohai manages to pick off the demo, and Locke getting Seth. really could snowball here. Zaka and Elmo are both quite low. Gio's getting shots off, but not managing to hit anything at the moment. Now it's just Sniper Jill at the moment. With Hardies holding Cliff and Elmo rotating to the flank. Oh! Hi getting another pick on Gio, just dominating the sniper battle here. A jump in by Enrith wasn't able to get anything, and so Ohai is still alive. They know they have some players at Cliff. It's going to be an interesting push again here for Hardies, knowing the sniper there. Ohai getting another headshot but not getting a kill. Oh, Gio picking off Vana, but Vana does trade with Seth, and even Ubers. If Gio gets a big headshot here, he's getting the sight line. Yule is peeking. Is he going to be able to hit the headshot? He's not managing to get anything at the moment. Ohai is running into... is looking at... And Zaka jumps in. He's... Oh, and Seth managed to go down to Locke on the flank. Locke is going behind. Hardy's trying to push something in. Zaka's kind of pushing forward on the point. Elmo's getting a little far forward here. Oh, Gio, big headshot on you. Oh, but Ohai gets the counter pick on Gio. The jumps in. Here we go. Alright, we're joined by Bunneez now. He's back from a little bit of a holiday. Ohai and TJ getting 2 frags, but Seth picking off Vana and Zaka getting Doge, the medic, but TJ gets Hawk in return. Ohai managed to pick Seth, Yule gets Zaka, and that's 5 down for Hardies. So Elo should be able to cap back. It'll be about even Ubers. Oh, sorry, I had Bunneez a bit muted. Alright, he's back. He's now officially back. Welcome.
Officially back.
So we've got a crits on Hawk.
Goodness. Not sure if they're going to be able to do much of this.
Oh, you with the big sticky trap, big Hawk. Oh, Doge's got over, and now it's just a collapse. They all push forward trying to kill the medic in return, but they don't. And they lose 5. Now with 80% Uber on Doge, and only 48 seconds left, all they have to do is just kind of stay a little bit reserved, try not to get forced early, and save players with the multi-Uber. Because we've got the spy coming out by Elmo.
Cheeky. But Ohai's ready. He's got
that's what he needs. He needs a big spy here. Spy play. If he gets the medic and drops him... Oh, he's coming in, he gets Doge! And he gets the demo! Oh my goodness! Edwin gets Ohai with the stickies. TJ gets a counter frag on the spy, but oh no! It's what a big play, and Vana goes down a cliff. Oh, TJ's trying to get something happening. He's only on 10 health. He's getting +4, but doesn't get back to spawn. Now, even though that was a ginormous play by Elmo, and that Hawk has Uber, but if they don't successfully hold this Uber, and Elo Assassins are able to cap, they only have 13 seconds left, so they still are well in this round at the moment. And crits have come in, Enrith is trying to get it. He does manage to get Doge, and picks up Ohai. Zaka kills Yule, and Enrith gets the big pick on Vana. Oh wow, the crits change up. Manages to save them there, even though Hawk went down. And they'll be at about a 10-15% Uber advantage for Elo. It was still, a great play by Hardies.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get Uber in time by the time of this round ending.
So it looks like it's just gonna come down to a damn battle here.
Yeah, but it does look like Elo Assassins have the positioning advantage, but Block does go down a bit too early.
Yule picking Geo, but Yule does go down, and that's no good. That's no good at all, but heal advantage for... Oh no, they look like they're going to be able to get the cap. It's going to come down to just a last-ditch effort to try and get in on the point. If Zaka gets picked here, it's going to be a big deal.
Looks like he's going to get out fairly easily.
Now they just need to get on it. Vana just needs to get on top of the point, and they do. They manage to get it to overtime. It's coming right down to the wire. Ohio gets the Enrith really low in lock, picks the medic. His bump finally works, and they get the cap. Oh.
They just flooded the point there and just kited them as they came forward. Picked them off one by one.
The soldiers for ELO really coming up trump, getting a quick 3 kills, and that, you know, even Uber's push there. And now, here we are at the next mid.
Going into this one. Seth playing really close on that connector point.
Pocket gets damaged very early. He's so low. Now the flank control. Seth is jumping in. He's getting in real forward. Zach is following up. Manages to pick Yule. And Varna goes down to Geo. They have no positioning on the side of ELO. And, you know, Seth just takes advantage of it and manages to pick off Lock.
They just followed up on each other's plays. Just really made it look easy there. Seth absorbed a lot of damage and they just cleaned up when they're all looking at him.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good coordinated or good follow-up from the bombs of the soldiers. Zaka and Seth doing really well. Ohio is Pyro again, but manages to not get too much to happen. Ubers have been popped for Doge and for Hawk.
Looks like
They're
Hawk
kind of
is
just looking at each other.
Saka knows it, and he's going to pick Yule here. Big play, but the spawn. He has a 17-second spawn time. And this Geo, he's on high, and high gets.
I'm not sure the spawn time's going to matter anymore. That ELO assassins are just bleeding players, and you know, even though Ubers were traded, you'd think the extra quick spawns would help, but here they are. They're in, right?
Yeah, Steph's get dropped to high. Zaka's in connected, but it's just him, and they have no medic, and they might just be looking to get a pick onto Doge, and he's on free health. Where is he? He's already dead. Goodness.
Yeah, they do get a pick on Doge. Zaka cleans up and kind of saves his team a little bit. I mean, they had a minute 30 taken off the clock, even though they wiped the medic pick by Zaka onto Doge, kind of gets even Ubers going and, you know, gives their team a rare, red-hot opportunity to kind of move in and cap the point again.
Yeah. It does look like they're building quick. Are they on quick? No, they're not. But again, Seth coming forward, and I think Woody's just going to follow up here. But
Lockie just gets destroyed on the flank again by Elmo and Seth. Seth does go down, but, you know, Hardies are going to be able to cap the point again.
Yeah, pretty effortlessly. Just the soldiers always so far forward, and it takes them so long to die. Just need to get on top of that a bit quicker.
And even with player disadvantage on the side of Hardies, they really use their damage effectively. They delayed them for quite a long time, but Zaka and Enriv do manage to get picked off forward, and Elmo also goes down. Seth managed to get a little counter pick on Lock with a really long respawn, but with even Ubers, it's not going to matter too much in this situation.
Yeah, Geo, just dueling TJ there. Proving ping. No, actually, don't know.
Oh, big pipe by Yule. Cross map, manages to pick off Geo. That's a good first pick.
Long across the map, parked there. But Varna coming forward, expecting an Uber, and he gets it. It's got to be chasing forward, but Hawk hasn't popped it, and they're just kiting it forward, and now they pop it mid. But Doge going down
this is going to be really bad.
Dropping as well. TJ's going to be next to go. But he actually gets out, and Zada's just
Hawk with the arrow on Lock. Oh, that was such a bad Uber by ELO. They goofed forward. They didn't manage to pop Hawk, and they popped right on front of them, and they multied effectively and just collapsed and just cleaned them up.
They should have been looking to get out. Doge at least, when they noticed that Hawk popped so late.
And we saw Varna go really aggressive, almost down to the med pack on right side. Lock jumps in real deep, manages to get a double on Geo and Hawk.
Nice work.
Yule picks off Zach after getting her high. Here they are, it's 4 down for Hardies. Seth's trying to kind of get a little bit of spam on, but it is ELO Assassin's point here. Now with only 20 seconds left on the clock, even though they have Uber advantage, that's still at least 2 Ubers that they'll need to get and hold. So, yeah, I mean,
We have high on
It's-
sniper.
Here we go. Is he going to be able to make a big play? Kind of get the demo would be great here. Zaka goes down super early on EJ, but Yule goes down before the fight.
Oh, hi. Goodness. With the meteor shot.
Oh, and he gets Elmo.
Can he hit Geo? That would have been nice.
So,
Nice.
with the good sniper shots from Ohai, it still isn't going to be that big of a deal. Hawk did manage to get out. He's got about, 40% ad, which is huge.
Yeah, that's a bunch of seconds. And Hardy's really good at using those seconds to just get in there and muscle them out.
I mean, if they do this effectively, they should be able to take this round. They do trade Soldier for Scout.
Yeah, I think Varma's goofing off a bit there, hanging around the cliff.
You don't want to lose your pocket like that before a fight. And the Scout Uber coming in, Enrith manages to clean up Geo's damage. Geo gets a double. Seth picks off the enemy sniper in Ohai. Lox does manage to pick Seth, but Hardy's going to be able to cap the point. With only 20 seconds left. With only 20 seconds left, it's looking like it's just going to come down to similar to last map, where whoever wins this DM battle is going to come out trumps. But Varna going down late there with an 8-second spawn effectively means their team is going to be at player disadvantage pushing in here. They're kind of just dilly-dallying a little bit on the point. Their scout's taking lots of early damage. Zaka jumps in. Oh, their soldiers is collapsing and forcing off the point. Hardies take the first map 3-1.
Goodness. Seth and Putty just really doing big work on that map.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, just proving kind of that, it's not all scout and demo.
Well, the Seth was definitely able to take advantage of the flank there, and Locke was constantly being denied, and his impact on Soldier. He had a couple of good plays, but overall, they were really able to deny him and push forward on the flank with their what seemed like superior scout DM.
Just once that lock was dropped, they just flood through and really look to pick any players that were kind of waiting there in the back line, Just a bit of like a tsunami almost. Can't stop the Hardies wave.
Tsunami. Whoa.
Well, they are Team Blue, It's fitting.
Is that the colour of a tsunami, you'd say?
Yeah, blue, Water's pretty blue around.
Oh, maybe.
Alright,
so we are. So based off what you saw on the first map, what's kind of your thoughts about the second map? Considering Granary isn't as DM heavy, teams can kind of use their experience and pushing abilities to kind of take advantage. What do you think the second map is? How do you think it's going to play out?
I think Eel Assassin's going to have a lot of speed, especially Locke. He's a very fast roamer in comparison to whoever the other team's roamer is.
Seth.
That one. But, just Hardies just have so much coordination and they play so well as a team. I just think they're just going to barrel through all these checkpoints and really just mop the floor, honestly.
Well, I mean, that's definitely a possibility. Mids can happen really quickly, and traditionally, Granary is a soldier map, but scouts can have a big impact, and especially on mids. The scout's ability to deny soldiers is something that can kind of turn the tide in any map, really. So, what's your prediction for this second map, Bunneez? Who do you think will win?
I'm just going to go, 5-2 the Hardies?
5-2 to Hardies?
5-2.
I'm thinking it'll be a little bit closer. I mean, 3-1 you'd think was a bit of a convincing win, but I think it was a lot closer than what the score suggests.
Yeah.
Multiple rounds coming down to double overtime. I'm going to say 4-3 to Hardies. I think based off the last map, it looked like a better coordinated team, and they had the better DM. But I think we can see a bit of a stronger showing by ELO Assassins on this second map.
Let's get ready to get into it.
Alright, so are you ready, buddies?
Yeah, ready.
Alright. Alright, so we're in.
Awesome. Who do you reckon's gonna be faster, Yul or Enrif?
I think you'll be faster.
Yeah, he's very experienced.
I think Yule has a bit of a Demoman advantage over Enrith. But, it looks like Enrith gets there just a smidgen earlier, actually.
Goodness.
Ohai gets in really deep on Enrith. He doesn't manage to pick off him, but he does get destroyed early on. So with this play advantage and Seth behind in Garage, Yule's kind of stuck there and doesn't manage to get picked off by Geo, but Varna comes in with the big bomb, gets a double, including Hawk. Now it's just 2 up with heal advantage. Kind of think that TJ is able to clutch this with both players quite low. He should definitely try and commit to this. Seth is on 25 health. He's on 19. He really should be trying to get him, and he does.
Did a good job there of delaying, just holding on the choke point, just being a soldier.
And, TJ was really patient there. He knew he had heal advantage. He knew the players couldn't have been very healthy, and he played it well and just took advantage. And now, what you could have seen before is a player that would have gone, okay, I'm at 80, but I've got heals, and push in, and one good rocket by Seth could have cleaned them up. They would have lost mid.
Just a lot of confidence there as well from TJ,
Yeah.
Really didn't let the pressure get to him, but Geo's already setting up at last as...
And they've broken left. Oh, Doge gets dropped by Alamo, the meat shot!
No.
Oh, I don't know if he came down drop down or not, but
No,
oh my goodness.
He was just sitting there.
That's huge! Oh, Varna tries to make something happen, Zio doesn't manage to get anything, TJ manages to get Zaka.
He's still dancing around, it took them a while.
He feebly tries to get the medic, but doesn't manage to clutch it. So with what looks like to be full Uber advantage and a 1-player advantage, they're going to try and push in mid, try and make something happen.
Yeah, they've already denied lock, he's on half health.
Yeah, and
but
they've taken good ground on point. They have high ground. They are able to lock out Garage. Speaking of locking out, Lock gets destroyed, man, with the stickies. And so does Varna, so with 2 soldiers down for Elo Assassins.
They shouldn't look to hold this courtyard without soldiers.
No. The Hardies are too fast. They're in so deep. They pop around the corner. Geo's on Yule, and with this aggressive Uber, they're pushing into last. Geo's just trying to get something to happen. He may have gone a bit too far. Could get picked off. He just gets it for free, and Zach is in. He jumps and gets the scout. But Seth with a counterbomb manages to get Ohai and Doge with the full team wide. Hardies.
Skirmishes all over the map. Goodness.
Oh, wow. That was amazing play. It really kind of started off with that drop, that huge drop on Doge by Elmo. That just kind of signaled the charge.
Well, it is pretty unexpected to take 100 damage from behind and then immediately die. You just have such a small window to pop, and you can't blame Doge, really.
So, Enrith doesn't look to damage Yule early on fight, looks to put stickies on Catwalk. Seth gets really damaged, and he goes down. Yule is very low around the med pack. He could get picked off here. High's trying to make something happen. Goes down. Zaka is coming behind on the flank. He's getting on. He manages to pick off Doge, and now... Hardies just take advantage. That was a great flank by Zaka. Manages to pick the demo and the medic.
They just all lined up for him.
And now, on Granary, you wipe at mid. You have a very slim chance of holding last. You can get from one point to the next really quickly.
Yeah, but only one util. There's the second. You'd expect a heavy, but it's NG Sniper.
Well, Ohai's at least going to be able to get a level 2 sentry. So, it's going to be able to save them here.
Yeah.
Zaka is just watching, is trying to jump up, drop down, manages to fail a couple of times. Don't worry, mate, it's a hard jump.
Well, hopefully Varna can land some sick juggles.
Okay, so it looks like they're going to try and go through the left roller here. They've popped. Zaka's trying to jump on. They're getting early cap time, but they haven't spotted the sentry yet. They haven't killed it, but it does go down. Locke's just sitting on top of Choke, and but he goes down, Medic goes down. Varna gets a nice pick on 2 scouts, looks to have saved the push with Enrith and Hawk going down. Seth getting the counter kill on Ohai, but TJ's on second.
Just
Zaka's looking like he wants to try and stop this cap, and he should. He should try and... but he doesn't. He decides to stay alive. Just be a nuisance around stairs.
Oh, it's just the 1-2 from Elmo. Real quick, nice and silent, takes him out.
But he does manage to die, so he kind of... I think playing a little bit more passively after getting the pick, if he was able to, would have been the right play. Especially when his team has a little bit of uber disadvantage. Now they pushed out of right courtyard for the ELO assassins. They're trying to muscle left. Neil's getting some nice stickies and has forced them out of choke. Oh, Enrith, the big long-range pipes under Doge. The Iron Bomber getting the big kill on Doge. Enrith coming up clutch. And now ELO assassins are on the defensive here. They need to get a big play here.
They're going to need a really poor clutch kind of again. You know, they just barely scraped through the last full Uber push onto their last, and it's about to happen again.
So they've rotated left on Hardies. Locke is trying to push real far forward, does get an early rocket onto Hawk, but not enough. We're now 100% Uber to 30%, and it doesn't look like Elo Assassins are grinding very hard.
Nearly now just getting an empty, but it's way too late.
They're wanting to take advantage of this. Uber's been popped, Doge goes down, Varna goes down, Yule goes down. And with even times 1 on the second was going to be enough. High goes down. Enrith getting a triple with pipes. They go up to a quick 2-0 lead for Hardies.
Just really well played. Just, you know, pressuring Doge so much.
And Enrith is coming up huge in the last half of that round. Managing to pick Doge with the long range pipes and then getting about 4 or 5 kills after that. Yule gets a nice sticky onto Enrith early in this mid. They should look to capitalize on this. A big jump in from the soldiers, but not able to clean up Yule very quickly. It's 2 apiece. Both demos go down. Doge and Seth. Oh wow. It was an amazing jump in. And, you know, Hawk manages to get an Ubersaur as well to kind of, you know, make it a little bit more sour of a mid defeat for Elo Assassin.
Yeah, well, I don't think Elo Assassins would get tilted off that. The premier gamers, hardened veterans. There's no way they could tilt.
And look, Hawk's just kind of sitting at mid. It's not really moving. AFK for just a little sec, so they're going to be slow coming into courtyard, but Elo Assassins don't know that, and rightfully so. They're playing a little bit back on second. They do have a sentry at last to fall back to. That will be level 3 if Hardies do manage to get into last.
Well, Locke might get caught here. No, it doesn't.
In the stairs. Zaka's trying to force in a little bit.
Oh, they're going to pop into Geo?
Locke gets Zaka, and they're entering top. They look like they're going to be... Oh, Hawk goes down to a Yule sticky trap! They've dropped. They're probably going to lose second, but the level 3 sentry going to last. Yule and Varna are looking to come into second. Ohai gets picked up on the flank. Elmo's at last. No! He picks TJ. And Ohai had gone off NG, but they don't manage to get punished for it. Varna gets picked off by Geo at second.
Goodness, that went sour really fast. They just got picked off in skirmishes across the map. You know, not really playing together. But,
Oh, Seth's in on last.
And the Doge gets dropped! No,
wow, the coordination by Geo, and Geo gets another kill on Ohai. He's still alive, he's getting healed. Varna's trying to do something else. Zaka picks off Yule and Enrith picks off Locke. Oh, with heal advantage here, they just need to keep healing the soldier. Oh no, the soldier jump in from Varna trying to get something to happen. But the Enrith pipes.
The Enrith pipes, they're pretty good to on this map.
Oh, he's just piping. He's laying down some big pipes. And, he's just winning his team rounds. And that Geo, Seth bomb, and coordination there, dropping Doge, just, absolutely sealed it for him. Enrith is really slow. No, he wants to go catwalk. changes up a little bit. Both scouts catwalk. Yule's getting... Oh, Yule is so low. He manages to stay alive, and Seth gets picked off. Locke jumps in and gets hawked. Vana getting a pick on Zaka, and Vana getting a double, but goes down to Enrith. Geo is in, trying to make something happen, but retreats. That was a really good mid. Locke getting a great bomb in, picking Hawk relatively early in the fight, and Yule managing to stay alive there. He was put down to like 10-15 health. His ability to stay alive there in mid really saved his team's hopes for this round. So we've got a scout in drop down. No? Soldier? Soldier drop down. Is he going to try something? He's not looking like he's going to. He is going to be able to ambush them if they come stairs. They know he's there. Lock.
High's looking to watch it now. Both TJ and High.
Now he's going to have to be forced to drop down. No, High's there waiting for him and does manage to pick off Seth. So now they're just kind of holding last on Hardies. They're at 80%, so they should be able to get it. Vana jumps in. They're looking to try and get aggressive and pop their Uber. They do get the sentry quite early. Uber's been popped, but Hawk manages to get it just in time. Post Uber, Vana gets destroyed by Zaka. Enrith picks off TJ. Yule manages to get a pick on Elmo, but nice. So they took advantage of their Uber. Even though Hawk managed to get it, they forced them to pop Uber in a bad situation after losing a player early, and were able to just kind of kite their Uber and take advantage.
Yeah, I just think Hardies has stood in the same spot a bit too long, and just, you know, got punished for it. Just took too much spam, standing all together or something like that.
So it looks like that Elmo's a little far forward. The big jump in by Soldier, trying to get the scout. Nobody has catwalk. Pressure. Locke jumps in onto their catwalk. He's sitting on top. Oh, wow.
So
Two
low
down for Hardies.
sides.
And they're so low. Oh, Yule with the cleanup damage stickies. Ohai's trying to push forward. I don't know if he should trying to be catching Geo here. Ohai doesn't need to die.
Yeah, chasing Jules it's just an MG thing.
It's just an MG thing. But we have a spy on Elmo. We saw how well it worked on Product, and they don't seem to have spotted him. The good door opened by Geo, helping him get in. He decloaks.
Oh,
they don't know he's there. He gets a medic drop! Oh, 2 maps in a row! Oh, Doge! Oh.
Where are the $300,000 headsets to hear that spy's footsteps?
Oh, he should have heard that. He uncloaked right beside their team. No one was spamming.
Goodness me.
Wow. That was quite a play. Elmo is just dropping medics everywhere. This is the second on this map, and it's like third or fourth time over this match.
Just good play all around.
It was a good time to go spy, and even though Elo Assassins probably should have heard the uncloak, it was good execution. He was patient and didn't swipe before he needed to. Ohai drops down and forces the Uber, actually.
And he gets out!
Oh, but Locke goes down, so it's not as good, but...
Didn't need to be there.
That would have been so good if they had even players right now. They're trying to force their way into right courtyard for Hardies. Geo's behind with a Soldier, but Uber's been popped. Elo Assassin just on second. The back cap? I don't know what they're trying to do. They're stopping the cap. Are they going to be able to get it in time? There's
no way.
Capping. The Uber's stopping the cap. Oh, no. Oh, they managed to get it. Vana's jumping to last. He's on last. It's just Geo up, but he's at mid. It's 3-2.
That almost worked.
It almost worked, but I don't think it was a good decision by Geo to go to mid for that back cap. He started a mid back cap, only ×2 against like a ×4, ×7.
Yeah, it would have been better, like on that 450 heavy on last, or engineer.
But Yule gets in. He's a little bit faster, but has taken more damage. He gets some good spam onto Geo early in the fight. A big jump in from the blue soldier. Yule goes down. Geo manages to pick off Locke. Ohai kills Sev. And it's looking really bad for Elo. They're in Death's corner. Varna is just surrounded, and he does go down.
Just so much coordination from Hardies. They just all walked forward and sync towards Death Corner, marching on it.
And they forced them back. It was a good bomb in by Seth to force Yule into a bad position. He gets picked off, and as soon as the demo goes down, you see it. The whole team just pushes forward on the point. They all just take hard advantage and force them into Death's corner. And it's called Death's corner because you just die in Death's corner.
That's a good point.
Ubers have been popped. They've been traded on second. Not much really happened, but post Uber, Hardies are quite damaged, but so is Elo.
No! What? He gets cleaned up just!
Oh, wow. And what the F comes in from Elmo in chat after, rightfully so, a little bit triggered. So both scouts down for Hardies. This will be a hard hold. Soldier is in garage, but doesn't manage to pick off Doge. So with the Uber advantage coming in, Elmo is just plussing forward at garage, just across past the whole team, just smashes his W key and kills Doge. Now with heal advantage, he should be winning this here. Oh, Varna comes in, gets a nice pick on Hawk to counter. Yule goes down, and even though a late death Hawk, it is still a mid-win for Hardies, and now they'll be capping up second.
Would have loved to seen a cheeky crit streak from Doge.
Cheeky Kritzkrieg holding last. Oh, he does pick Geo with the arrow.
Very cheeky. I'll give that a 6 cheeks out of 10.
6 cheeks out of 10. I think it could have been more like a 7.5, really.
Yeah, I guess. Crossbow does automatically give a +1, but Geo dropping down, not doing anything. Damaging people at top, that's nice.
Seth's trying to get something to happen, but Elmo just runs into 2 buff scouts and dies. I don't know what he was thinking then, but with 2-player advantage and over advantage for Elo Assassin, they should be trying to get left courtyard hit. But, the random heavy by Geo does get picked off, but Hawk goes down. Doge still hasn't popped Uber. It's just Seth and Elmo up. Oh, and Elmo goes down. Varna and TJ working together to clean up the remaining players. So this is looking really good for Elo Assassins. They look primed to take this round if they play it correctly.
Well,
I mean, they're capping mid.
Expecting a spy from... Oh, no.
No, it's a sniper. Sniper drop down. It's going to be interesting to see how he does it here. Is Elmo going to be able to get the big pick? He gets a high early on. Now they know he's in drop down. It's going to make it really difficult for Elo Assassins to kind of poke into courtyard. And TJ goes down. That's not what you want to see. And Elmo comes out of drop down as sniper. So the infamous sniper on mid granary. Enrith goes down. Enrith picks Varna. But Enrith and Hawk go down to big damage by Yule. Oh my goodness.
Oh, did Hawk just drop them? I didn't see that.
Hawk just craters. I think he dropped.
No. But Elmo.
Oh no. Doge does go down. But Elmo getting a pick. Is he going to be able to pick Ohai? He's got the Conscientious Objector out. No. Ohai wins the duel. He should have won, but almost lost.
Oof.
TJ's flanking Seth. And he picks him off, so it's even players.
Really came down to just sniper on mid. That's all it was.
Oh, it must have been.
Having Uber would have been nice too, but...
Yeah, no. Hawk dropping there wasn't great.
It's in the past, they don't care anymore.
Yeah, no tilt. Alright, so Ohai is pushing forward into left courtyard. Kills Enrith, but Locken and Ohai go down in return, so... Oh, and 3 down for Elo Assassin, so what could have been great is now not anymore.
Just really good calls from whoever it is just to come out Z. And they just all go through it at the same time. They all trust each other, they just flood in there and really... Just the 2 players that are there, they just get picked apart by Enrif and the Scouts. It's just good teamwork overall, really.
Yeah, well, we're seeing it in spades, and Elmo's big plays haven't disappointed either.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yule created Seth with a big sticky trap, and TJ is timed out, and the game is paused by Yule. So
Tactical pause from you.
well, possibly if someone on your team disconnecting is a tactical pause.
Yeah, I mean, it takes skill to press the console button and type pause.
Well, you really do need to, have a big round table discussion about it.
Yeah, I would have planned that years in advance.
Do we use a capital P or a lowercase p?
See, that's a tough question. I'm not sure. I mean, you'd have to run it through, Ozfortress probably,
Yeah,
TFTV.
You'd need to get everyone in. Start up a Ozfortress forum?
Probably.
Ah.
Oh, no. It'll unpause, naturally.
Yeah, I think it will. Once they unpause it, it should be fine. Hopefully everything stays all Gucci.
Super Gucci.
Like,
what
as
do you
in
think?
the clothes.
Good one. Okay. Okay. The push coming in here onto second. It is Hardy's push to make. How do you think it's gonna go?
Well, I mean, they're already down Seth. So that always makes it a bit of a hard sell during even Uber exchanges to knowingly go in there after you've lost a player.
Mm.
And if they did, they would need to have an amazing Uber by their pocket solver. And it looks like it's unpaused here. Doge was a little low early there, but they weren't really in a position to kind of clean up anything. It looks like teams will just kind of hold it, try and spam a little bit. Locke is by himself on the flank, so that is something they could try to look to, capitalize on. Locke does pick off Geo, and this could signal a util maybe.
Oh no, but they're pushing into Death Corner. It's not looking good because they're just converging on that and they're just going to deny it. We all know how good Hardies is on just moving towards a fixed point.
Oh, totally. Totally, man.
Of course.
So, Seth goes down Nirvana on the flank. That's not good. Trying to make something happen again. Doesn't manage to do it. And now we've got scouts in the flank, just peppering a little bit, being like, hey, we're here, in case you wanted to know.
It's very polite of them. But they've split three left. Geo onto Locke and he's gonna drop him probably.
Oh, see, they just took advantage of Locke being alone on the flank.
Yeah, you're
now
right.
they should be trying to break left with a player advantage. Oh no, it looks like they're going to be pushing through right corridor.
Geo.
Zach has jumped in, has forced the Uber really quickly, but Geo, like you said, goes down to TJ. Seth picks off high, but now Yule and Doge are just sandwiched by the team and Zaka. Yule just pushed forward too much with the Uber, and Doge, instead of retreating back, tries to save him, and they get caught out. Now this is looking really good for Hardies. They're poised to take a 4-2 lead, capping second with about 40% Uber advantage, and they do manage to pick off Locke. He's got an 18-second spawn.
That's a long time.
Oh, that's a very long time, and no utils on the side of Elo Assassins.
Oh, except for high on heavy. But he's lost his crit heals. He lost
so
his
low.
heals.
Now he's sitting at 220. Zach is on 7 health. Yule picks off Seth.
This might be a hold. This looks like a
wow,
hold.
okay. The
They are
clutch
gonna get-
heavy.
Spawn is in time, but they're pushing. Elo's pushing so fast. So I don't
Trying
think
to
this
deny
Uber-
these forward spawns.
But here comes the Uber.
Yes, the Uber did it.
Oh, they
Oh.
Goodness.
No, you can't be losing Enrith like that, but Geo's good enough. He's going to take the Uber. He does manage to pick off Yule, but they have a heavy at last, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, he's
Seth
got a minigun
and
and stuff.
Elmo do manage to get 2 picks, so With Enrith now just coming up, they could try to look to do something with Doge before Uber's pop, and they do. They manage to pick off the heavy, and oh no, Doge was at like 95% Uber, and that was just experienced play by Hardies, realizing what the Uber percentages was, and trying to make a play when they knew they had player advantage. Just picking off the heavy really early.
Doge, actually, he fumbled around there and he spent around 2 seconds or 3 seconds not healing. Just because he was split between the scout and the heavy.
I mean, if he was able to get the Uber pop from heavy there, they would have saved that.
Most definitely.
So we've got the big jump in by Seth. Looking like he's going to get Yule. He trades with Yule. Zaka has good height advantage on Catwalk. And Elo Assassin just stuck in Death Corner. I mean, you just can't let your team be muscled out at the point like that. If the opposing team gets height advantage like Hardies did, they just have so many good angles to spam, and they got 2 or 3 kills after they were pushed into Death's Corner.
Yeah, just Yule, he just looked straight ahead, he ignored Seth completely, and the scouts didn't help him at all.
And Zaka jumps in really deep, trying to get Doge. Doge managed to go back in, get the health kit, and Elmo goes down. So they both got 10-second spawns. With even Ubers, they could try something here, and they are. Looks like they've covered all chokes. They will probably be able to get cap. Seth comes in, he jumps up top. Ubers have been popped. Seth looks like he might be able to pick Lock in the flank, but doesn't. Ah, he does. But Geo kills Lock in a trade. Hardies are looking like they want to try and push either through stairs. They try and push through stairs.
The second Lock dies, they just move towards the flank, and they always do this. They just capitalize on Locks.
Now bad position by Elo Assassins. Vana getting caught out by Zaka. And now Elmo trying to push in, gets great damage onto Doge. Yule gets picked off by Geo inside second. With demo advantage up, Lock jumps in. And Zaka trades, so they trade soldiers, but it's 3 down still on Elo Assassin, so High goes down. This should signal for push. The big jump in by Seth. Vana trying to make something happen, but it's in vain. And, they use their player advantage to take the round. So that's 5-2 in favor of Hardies. It's looking like it's just a big collapse here for Elo Assassins.
I think with 4 minutes left, I think they really need to capitalize on just Seth's high bombs. He's done it every single mid. They should know that he's doing it.
And they need to get a wipe here with 4 minutes left and 3 rounds behind. They want to take it to golden cap, but Seth gets in with a big bomb and kills Doge. Now it's looking really bad for Elo Assassins, being down 2-3 people. Yule's so low, TJ's 80, trying to make something happen. He does pick up a little kit. He's trying to aggress on Zaka. Zaka does manage to get the pack. He's trying to get the kill. He does, but Enrith is full health. He knows TJ's there with his big pipes, and there we are.
They're so big.
Enrith has just been piping left, piping right, piping all over the joint.
How do you let them grow that big?
You just gotta give them some nice fertilizer.
Oof, yeah, just water regularly, I imagine.
Constant watering and, good sunlight. And the sun is certainly shining down and was pipes. But Ohai is getting the nice sunshine from God himself, picking up Hawk. Lock comes in, he gets Seth. Havana gets jumped up real high. Zaka picks Doge, and with only 2 minutes 50 left, oh no, it's looking so bad for Elo Assassins. TJ freaking getting picked off by Geo getting a double. Now they're capping second. Ohai's just up at last.
It really doesn't look like Elo Assassins are going to be taking anyone's Elo today.
It doesn't look like they're going to have enough time. I mean, if Geo wins this duel, which he doesn't, if he won that, it would have been very tough. Ohai gets a nice double to keep his side in this round, but they're going to need an absolute miracle with 2 minutes 20 left on the clock.
I think it's physically impossible.
Elmo with the heavy in second. The surprise heavy! He gets Yule!
No, Elmo, you can't keep doing this.
His big Elvis hair just gives him power. And He's just taking the kit. Lock's coming out of choke, but no, he gets damaged. His self-damage rockets kills him. Oh, the heavy gets a triple! Oh, and the taunt! The taunt by Elmo! Oh, the Elmo and the utils is just so good, this map. And it looks like it's just uber push in. The minute 30 left. They're 3 down. Eula's a 20-second spawn, even with Uber's traded. Elmo still isn't down yet. Oh, they're just gonna collapse on them. Doge is so low. They might be able to win this on Elo Assassins. Zero goes down early. Zacho's so low. Oh, nice to pick up Lock. And the caps from Enrith.
And that's... is that game? Oh, a minute left.
It's 6-2 with a minute 10 left. I don't... I mean, if Elo Assassins win 4 rounds in a minute, I will actually eat my own head.
Goodness, I want to see that. Alright, so I'm rooting for Elo Assassins now.
It will be a sad day for me if I eat my own head.
I mean, I think he'll die of shock at some point.
Probably. So, Seth is trying to make a big jump in. He's just in the garage, being a nuisance. Ohai's coming in on Hawk, does manage to pick him off. Ohai gets a double, manages to pick off Elmo. It's 4 down on Hardies. Doge is still alive, but with 30 seconds left, it really is a garbage.
It's looking promising for the head eating.
I don't know. I don't know if it's looking promising anymore, but I guess in some universe it could have been a slight possibility.
Well, it looks like the enemy team has resorted to Highlander.
Highlander times, we've got the Pyro, we've got the Heavy, we've got the Sniper. It would have been a great Gully Wash, Uber disadvantage hold, but alas, this is not Gully Wash. The map is over. Hardies win 6-2 on Granary and win the match 2-0.
It was a bit closer than the scoreline indicates. I mean, it was very back and forth, but just once Hardies started rolling, they just rolled and just the team synergy. It's just one player tanks, and then once all the ammo's gone, they just flood in like a tsunami.
Like a tsunami. Like the heavy play, that heavy play from Elmo was like a tsunami. You'd have Taiwanese people playing.
No,
they'd be going, "Holy crap!
What?
We've got another tsunami coming in. Elmo's on heavy."
The craziest stuff.
So that was just so entertaining. That big heavy plays, big spy plays as well. Man, Sniper, Pyro. Seeing that Pyro push out from Elo Assassins when they're trying to go concrete out into mid. It seems like a pretty good strat. I know a lot of footholds on product involve 2 soldiers holding forward left and spamming out the choke, so you'd think, reflecting rockets back to them would be able to kind of get them an advantage, a big reflect kill, but it didn't seem to work out quite as well. We saw a lot of great sniper plays. This is one thing I haven't seen a lot, especially in intermediate games, is teams taking advantage of utils and using them really effectively.
No, it just seems to know every single util's, hidden tricks.
Well, a spy is a util that really comes down to experience, more so than DM. Because obviously, if you get behind them one swipe and you've, got a medic drop.
Swipey.
Swippy, swipey, swippy.
That's pretty swifty.
all of the S words just rolled into one.
It's nice. It's just made a nice kind of rap,
Yeah, so being as this is a postcast, we won't be able to have interviews for you today, which makes me less sad. It would have been great to ask Elmo about his big plays.
I would have liked to have known.
Yeah, well, you'd go. So, Bunneez, we'd be asking him, Elmo, do you have 4 or 5 wheat bix in the morning?
Oh, that's something I'd want to know.
Because that,
It's,
knowing that is very crucial to see how much power he gets.
yeah, I mean, that Weepix has a high energy rating, doesn't it?
Oh, it's so low GI, it's not funny.
Oh, it's what fuels it. You just rename it Gamer Fuel.
Game of Fuel? I don't know about that. Anyway, on that note, I think that just about wraps up our coverage. I was very surprised about the 2-0 victory for Hardies, but they definitely look like the better team tonight. Do you have anything you want to say to round out the cast, Bunneez?
Yeah, just really liking how Hardies, what Premier is, what Hardies is, just really strong Premier, I reckon. Pretty strong.
Yeah. Do you have a shout out you want to give to anyone?
Yeah, shout out to Phoebe. Shout out to Heebs, and that's about it.
So
actually, a big shout out to YouWish.
Yeah, YouWish was on the producing going, just shout me out, shout me out, shout me out. Do it. So,
he's a cool. He did a massive job.
Oh, his producing was insane.
Did you see those transitions?
Yeah. So I'm gonna give a big shout out to YouWishes, to Bunneez, the amazing co-caster extraordinaire, to Mitch and CappingTV for giving us the opportunity to be able to cast some amazing TF2. And, thanks to the teams for requesting us to cast this match. It was a great match, very entertaining, some very high quality TF2.
Yeah. Thanks, Lana.
Yeah, so I think we'll wrap that up there. Thanks for joining us today, and keep on capping.